Good morning, what's good? We out here, it's Sean, welcome back to the channel. Out here with Kyle.
Morning.
Who you might recognise from the Crib Got video. So a little change in setup today. I'm filming on the GoPro. The last few videos have been on the iPhone, which for ease has been really good, but I bought the GoPro for this reason, so I want to start using it a little bit more. However, the reason that I haven't been using it is just purely because I couldn't edit 4K footage on my Mac. I have now upgraded my Mac so I can render the footage, I can edit it, and the idea is with the YouTube setup going forward, I'll do most of the filming on the GoPro, which is easier, it's accessible, combine it with the drone that I've got as well, and then keep the iPhone for more of the OS maps, all trails, because the one thing when you start filming on the iPhone and start tracking everything and filming, doing all that, the battery just dies straight away. So the GoPro is an action camera, but at the same time it's now got more into the vlogging scene with the wide angle. So the plan for today, where have we parked up today, Kyle? Wetton, isn't it?
Yeah. So
today's plan is to get Thors Cave. It's a 7-mile route that Alex Crips Outdoor sent to me, so get on his page, I'll link it below. Appreciate you sending these across, mate. So yeah, today's all about Thors Cave, but at the same time I am doing the Peak District 88 Trig Bagging Challenge, and I think we should be able to get 2 more today. So we're on our way to the first one. Can't actually remember the name off the top of my head, so I'll look on OS Maps in a sec, but it's literally just up there, and we've parked in the village down there. So how long have we been walking now? 5 minutes, if that?
Yeah.
So this is a really accessible trig if you're doing the challenge. Park in Wetton, bag it, get back to Wetton, and then do a little loop of Thors Cave. So yeah, take you around with us today. 7-miler, shouldn't be too bad. It's raining at the minute, so I'm not too sure if I'll be able to get the drone out. I'd love to. We'll just see how the day goes, and we'll go from there. So date-wise, what is it? Middle of November? November the 12th?
12th today.
Yeah, Friday the 12th. So we've both taken, well, Carl doesn't work Fridays, lucky guy. I've taken the day off. So we're trying to, the reason being, we've wanted to do Thors Cave for a while, but if you know the Peak District and know that area, it's probably top 3 of the most popular areas. So if you come on a weekend, it's bound to be busy, bound to be full, kind of takes the impact of it away. So booked the day off. Even with the rain, actually might make it a little bit less sparse as well. So yeah, keen to check it out. It's one of those areas in the peaks I've wanted to do for a while. I'd also want feedback on the wind. I've bought a little GoPro set up with a little wind muffler on top, so it should hopefully deflect the wind noise, which today is quite bad. So please let me know sort of thoughts and feedback for that. But yeah, I've not really been out in the peaks too much. September was pretty busy with other events on weekends and whatnot, so it feels great to get back out here, and even better than that, it feels great to start filming again. Can't wait to get a few vlogs up, can't wait to tick off a few more trigs and get going. So this trig that we're heading to, just on farmland at the minute. I'll tell you what, I can see it. We can actually see it. So let's see what the name of this one is. As I say, is it Wetton? Look, Kyle, look at this. Kyle knows the facts and figures already. Yeah, Wetton Low's the first one of the day. I say we're only getting 2, so it's nice to tick one off straight away, get it done, and go from there. So yeah, I'll do a bit of filming when we're up at the trig. Come on, Carl, I want to see you touch it. He's bagged it. So, Wetton Low, first one of the day. Not sure what the views are saying and what we can see. It's cloudy, it's a bit wet, but yeah, that'll be that. So, get a few photos in here, I'll bang them up. So I'm also putting all 88 on my Instagram, so head over there, I'll put the link as well on the screen somewhere. And yeah, hopefully the next time we check in will be on the way to Thors Cave. Let's go. I don't know this area, the Peak District, at all. Kyle, where were we near? Ashbourne?
Yeah.
So it's very much the south side of the peaks. I think it's Dovedale, Ilham.
Yeah.
What other places would be near here? I don't know.
I don't know.
The reason we've come down this way, Kyle lives in Derby, I'm Sheffield. It's kind of a halfway point for us, isn't it, really? And we both haven't done too much of the south side of the peak, so yeah. I'd say Thors Cave's been on the list for ages, hasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be good.
So let's go. So we've just come up through the village of Wetton, turned off. It's quite well signposted to get down to Thors Cave. You won't be able to miss it. I'm fairly certain that's it in the background. So depending on when the sunset is, I say it's winter, so it'll be quite early, 4 or 5 o'clock. If it clears up and it's not as cloudy, we might come back here after the loop and just chill out on top and get a sunset in. But yeah, so far it'll take you off the main road, just down, follow this path, I guess, to the river and up to Thors Cave, I assume. So yeah, I'll let you know once we get there how easy it is to find. But so far, really well signposted from the main parking area, which is also free, which is a bonus. But I can imagine on the weekends it would get rammed, so get here early or do what we've done, come on a weekday. So far we've not seen anybody, which is class. Hopefully that's the case with Thors Cave. Get a few photos, Instagram, all of that good stuff, and then be on our way. See you in a bit. It's not ideal underfoot here. Look at the boots. Maybe this is a better summer one when it's dry. How's it down there, Kyle?
Sliding, mate. Nearly on my arse.
If you come here this time of year, yeah, be prepared for this. Make sure to clean your boots before you throw them in the car as well. I don't want to get that dirty. But yeah, look. Sludge Central. I reckon it'd be that way to get to the top. Yeah. Morning. Hi guys.
Follow again.
So we follow them round, we'll come back.
Yeah, we started.
I saw you carried on down the road and that.
See, in here now is much bigger than I think we both thought when I was climbing around. Don't slip, you're on camera, Kyle. Don't know what the lighting's looking like, but so down at the entrance, literally had the whole place to ourselves for the last 5-10 minutes, just fucking about, taking some photos, getting some footage. It's mad to have it to yourself because all the photos that I've seen, it's always been rammed. One thing to note though, I say if I can get back in the light, it is slippy. I think it's limestone. Me and Carl both.
No grip at all.
Yeah, no grip at all. Wearing boots, would back ourselves. But yeah, quite slippy. So if you haven't got any hiking experience, you're coming this time of year, just be careful around here. I dropped back off out of Thors Cave. I mean, Kyle, how would you summarise Thors Cave?
Well, it's pretty epic. Just a bit slippy.
Yeah.
Bit slippy in there. It's a massive cave.
Yeah, for me, I'd say it's bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Some good views as well.
Yeah, I thought you just kind of walk in there. It's a bit of a cove because we've been to the one Dove Holes,
Yeah.
which is around this area. Yeah, it's not on the scale of that. We was actually going even further in the cave. We couldn't film because it was too dark, but it seemed to go on for quite a while, didn't it? So yeah, maybe in summer when it's a little bit lighter in there, you can see a little bit more. But for sure, that's got to be top 3, top 5 places in the peaks to visit, hasn't it?
Yeah,
so,
for a landmark, you've got to tick it off.
So it's understandable why it's always so popular, but this time of year, as you can see, it's muddy underfoot. The limestone that it's all built on, it is really slippy.
No grip.
Yeah, no grip at all. Quite dangerous, really. If you were, because you know, in the peaks, it's a place that you'd bring dogs, young children, your nan and granddad probably. I wouldn't be taking them up there this time of year when it's slippy like that. But yeah, it's even outside of Thors Cave, this is just a nice area. Walking through the woodlands, you're 10-15 minutes from a village. I think that's why it's so popular as well, because it's so accessible. It's not like Allport Castles where you have to commit an hour or two to get there. But yeah, if it's not on your peak district list, which it definitely should be, make sure you get it done.
Tick it off.
Let's go. So carrying on with this loop, probably about 5-6 miles left here. If I'd have done anything so far, it's just that Thors Cave is right at the start of it. It takes us down by the river, which is next to Thors Cave, up and around and off to find the second and final trip point of the day. To be fair, I feel like I should study the OS maps beforehand, so I'm not just kind of second guessing when I'm talking to the camera, but I'm not out here trying to be like that. I'm just going on hikes, going along with it. But I'm looking at the OS maps now to tell you the route, and I will post again the route, the GPX file down below, so you can load it up on OS maps yourself. We're heading towards Dale Farm, so we've come from Wetton, then west to Thors Cave, and now going north up to Dale Farm. And eventually it's just going to bring you up towards Wetton, which I think is the most northerly point of the hike. That's when we're going to get Wetton Hill Trig Point, probably have some lunch in and around there, and then head south down to Wetton. So overall it says about 7.7 miles, 3 and a bit hours, depending on what you do. Obviously we take a little bit longer, do photos, chill out, have some food, get the drone out, etc. But so far so good. And to be fair, since we've kind of pulled away from Thors Cave, it's just been all this low level track.
No one else.
Yeah, no one else again. It's the best thing about this walk. Just quiet, just us. I don't know if you've ever done Thorpe Cloud as well, but I get the feeling it's that sort of, so you remember we did Thorpe Cloud before, and there's a few hills, then it'll be flat, a few hills, then it'll be flat. That's what this area of the peak seems like. It's completely different to the dark peak and the bogs that comes with that. It's all down here, I think sort of limestone and caves. It's class. And to be fair, we looked at the trig map yesterday. Most of the trigs, I would say 2/3, are kind of down the south side of the Peak District. So I can imagine I'm going to be this way a lot over the next year, 18 months, however long this Peak 88 Trig Point Challenge takes me. But carrying on with the B-roll, and we'll see you in a bit. Probably just see Thors Cave there. We've kind of walked down by the river, across through these trees, and across to where we are now. Look at this! Look at a little mini cave, limestone feature. Looks class. For reference, just down by the river, where that farm is. This is quality, this. Let's go check it out. Wow. This is quality. Oh, almost slipped.
What a little find this is.
This is ledge, isn't it?
Wow.
I say it's not on the OS map, it just says caves, but I say it's directly opposite Thors Cave. But yeah, this is quality little spot. Maybe if you were later in the walk to have lunch, just get away from the wind on a windy day. Yeah, class. Little cave area. I'm just going to call it the Wetton Mill Tea Room Cave, because it's literally just down below. And for reference, there's a little bridge to get here just off the main road. However, it does say no parking, shop and toilet closed, private car park, pretty antisocial. But let's see if you can see the little cave from up here. So, Wetton Mill Tea Room, and then that little cave where we just were, which is a cool little find, literally just up there, awesome. And Thors Cave, complete opposite way. So I think we're going to carry on the route down this path over here. And yeah, lunch in a bit. From where we were down at that little tea room, just follows the river up towards Wetton.
Easy path.
Yeah, easy path. We've passed, what, a couple of people, 4 at most?
If that, yeah.
So this is a route for a weekday for sure. It's just class. Like I said, a lot of the walks that I've been doing recently in the peaks, I've been going back to areas that I already know, just for ease, or because people want me to show them certain walks that I've done. And me and Kai were just saying it feels great to get out to new areas again. There's still so much of the peaks I haven't done. And this is why I think doing the Peak District 88 Trig Challenge is really beneficial, because you'll go to areas that you wouldn't normally go to. Yes, some of the trigs are going to be in areas that haven't got great views, but it will take you to parts of the Peak District that you probably might have otherwise never gone to. So yeah, really good challenge if you want something new in the Peak District, if you're from around in the peaks and So you've seen a lot of it, you think, but you kind of want to keep it fresh. Yeah, give the Peak District Challenge a go. I say give the Peak District Challenge a go. Peak District Trig Challenge a go. What the fuck? Bare sheep out here. Mate, you can get some photos here, this is wicked. Yeah.
Attacked by sheep.
I know! I didn't even get that on film, but this guy shat himself in that sheep charge. And yes, you fucking did.
I just stood my ground.
No way. See, I don't know if you got that on film, but we were walking just down that little muddy path, and they were just all in a queue, weren't they? Just literally blocking it all up.
Yeah.
So you kind of just forced them out, and then some sheep were diverting off the path. They've now caught up, but the things you'll see in the Peak District.
At one with nature.
Unless you shit yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't, mate, I didn't.
So for us, this is going to be our turning point back on ourselves, up this lane here, which I'll show you in a second. So it brings you north towards Wetton, and that's Dale Bridge. I don't know if you can see that in the background actually. Over there, hopefully you can. So we're going to find somewhere for lunch, chill here, and then we go again. Actually, whilst I'm here, what's this sign saying to different places? So you got Worsley, Leek, Swainsley, whatever, Hume End. Cool. Yeah, for us, basically halfway around. Kyle, what's the time? Like 1:30 or something? I don't even know when we started, so there's no point giving you time references. Oh, it started at 10:30.
It is, yeah, 1:30.
And it's 1:30.
So 3 hours.
3 hours so far, but I said we've stopped a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Took a lot of photos, chilled. We stop them for probably another 20 minutes, half an hour, get some lunch, and then go again. But class walk this so far, I'd absolutely recommend it. So Alex, thank you for the link and also the recommendation. Top man.
It's in Copper Mine.
So we've just come up Wetton, from Wetton Hall, isn't it, where that little sort of church spire place is. Yeah, up to the top, we're up to Wetton Mine. I say 400-metre drop here in the copper mine shaft. You don't want this to fail on me now. But if you're to do this loop, which I post, this is a great place to have lunch. You can see we're caught right out in the wind here. However, it's a building, just find which way the wind's blowing, tuck yourself behind, and yeah, you get good views over the shoulder whilst you'll be having lunch. And out that way, you probably won't be able to tell just because of how far away it is. Out that way, you can see Crome Hill, Park House Hill, which is another Peak District must do. So it's actually, yeah, it's cool seeing the whole area like this. And as I say, I'll step out here, the wind will pick up, but it's kind of panoramic views all the way around. Just a really cool area in the peaks, this. So we'll get out the wind. You know it's cold because Kyle's actually put a jumper on. So
Stood still.
Yeah.
You did your videos.
Well, this is it, hey. So he's getting cold for the sake of YouTube, so that's what that. So the battery just died on me halfway through there. What I was saying is it must be cold if Kyle's got his jumper on, because that guy will literally hike Cribgoch, Snowdon in a t-shirt when it's pouring down in rain. But yeah, this is a must-say place, literally, if you want to have your lunch on this walk. It's class, isn't it?
Yeah.
The views, out of the wind. Yeah, absolutely class, to be fair. And there's phone signal as well, which is a little bit of a benefit if you want to throw up some stuff on the IG. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Off to the second trig point, the final trig point, and we'll check in with you when we're there, and then back to the car down in Wetton. But so far, this has been a class little walk, hasn't it?
Yeah, great walk.
It's only 7 miler, so it should only take you 3-4 hours. Yeah, it's beaut. Get it done. Heading further up Wetton Hill, get to the highest point of the day, but just watch to stop and get these panoramic views. Probably quite windy, but oh man, it's awesome. See the High Wealden Trig, Crome Hill, all of that area, along the Earl Sterndale. I didn't actually know you could see all this area from there. And I say the more you come out, the smaller the Peak District seems to get, because on a map it can be a little bit overwhelming, but when you're walking all the way through it and then understanding where you are, it's a really cool feeling actually. I want to get to that point with the Lake District where I know where I am and where other places are. I don't know that area too well yet, but the peaks are slowly starting to come together. Nearing, is this Exton Hill? Exton Hill, yeah. Exton Hill trig point, if you can hear me. If not, I'll put it on screen. Get in touch, there we go. Number 13, Exton Hill. Look at the views! Hopefully you can hear me. If not, it'll tell you how windy it is. But full panoramic views up here. Damn, this is a nice trig point. Yeah. This is a good one. So just come down off the trig point, kind of down through a farm, and we're just saying it's class how, even despite there being farms and whatnot, there has to be sort of public footpaths, and you can't just build on it and block it all off. And the footpaths might have been there first, I don't know, but to be fair, I think they've made it into sort of little rental cottages or a little farm park, so they probably buzz off it in the summer. Little ice cream stall, little lemonade on your way around, sort it out. Class walk this is a beaut walk.
That way.
I'm testing out the stabilisation. We're running past Kaya. It's the stabilisation. What is the GoPro saying? It's going to be quite good. Let me just check if it's on though. Oh God. Rickety this.
It's a push word, isn't it?
I don't really understand the point of it.
That.
Is that a necessary bridge? Really?
Ankle breaker.
Look at that.
Safe as anything.
But I think we're nearly back at the car. Had a bit of a 15-20 minute spell where the rain just came out, so I didn't want to film at all then. But it's just basically crossing back through fields, isn't it? You get a glimpse of Thors Cave again from here. Couldn't see too much just because of the rain and the fog. So if you can see in the background. But this basically is going to take us back into Wetton, you can see behind. And as Kyle said, it is a Wetton. But overall, this is a great walk. So 7 miles, I would say entry level, really.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. Most of it's well paved as well.
Yeah, the only bit to be concerned about is the limestone, particularly at Thors Cave when you're climbing in, if it's wet, if it's muddy this time of year. There's a few places where it's quite sludgy underfoot as well on the walk, so boots are a must. Apart from that, what other tips would you say for this? That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't need anything else. It's pretty entry level, really.
Yeah.
Anyone can do this.
Yeah.
Basic fitness.
I think there's other ones in the peaks which are a little bit more advanced, sort of Allport castles and whatnot.
And you get a Shetland pony as well.
Shetland pony over the shoulder. So I'll try and get that in. It is starting to pour it down. So I'll probably check in when we're back at the car, sort of round up the walk from there. But overall, great walk. Let me know your thoughts if you've done this one before. If you haven't, I will post it below so you can give it a go. Yeah, Peak District must, Thors Cave, and this whole Wetton area. So back down in Wetton. Where are we, the Royal Oak?
Yeah, cheeky beer.
This is it.
Standard.
Get it in. But yeah, basically that's the end of the hike. Again, I'll check in after this when we're back at the car, round it all up, and that'll be the video. But I'll put all the links for today in terms of the walk, the directions, what trigs you'll get down in the description below. But yeah, definitely one to do. Come on,
Let's
Carl.
go.
Get yourself in there. Right, the lighting's completely fading here, so I'm going to finish the video, round it up there. How long were we in there? 10 minutes?
I know, we went in there light and now it's dark.
I know, and we were thinking of staying out here, potentially getting the drone out to go back to Thors Cave, which is only 10-minute walk from Wetton. So if you're trying to get a quick one to Thors Cave, Wetton is the one. But yeah, that'll be that. Back out in the peaks, back filming on the whole new setup with the GoPro. Hopefully it's come out okay, maybe except from this clip, which is really just because it's dark and wet. But I'm going to leave it there for today. If you are new, you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe, it does help. I'm climbing my way to 1,000. I don't know if I can get there before Christmas, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try. From me and Kyle, we out here.
We out here.
We out here. See you later, guys. Bye.